Well, seniors, here we are. I don't really know where here is, but I do know that each of you found your way to my classroom. Some of you faithfully, some of you occasionally, some of you obligatorily. But each of you knew this room, and each of you made an impression on me, and each of you will be remembered. Some of you I've known since 6th grade, and some of you I've just gotten to know in the last couple of years. Some of you are officially on my roster, and some of you should be on my roster, but all of you matter to me. So I wanted to take a moment to reflect on each of you and share a memory maybe, and then I'll probably wrap this up with a poem if you know me. So let's do this. Okay, Liam. I'm gonna miss your enthusiasm, I think, more than anything. You just get this huge smile on your face when you're excited about things, and it's captivating. I could listen to you tell stories about anything. And the day that we went to New York City all day long for Model UN, I could have just listened to you all day. So thank you for that, and thank you for your smile. Delaney, Delaney, you wear your heart on your sleeve, and your heart is expansive. And I know that you care so much about so many things and people, and I really admire that about you. I love your music. It was a delight to hear you sing in the senior showcase, and I look forward to hearing your stories from pursuing education. Tara, I don't really know how you found me, but I'm so glad that you did. I think I've learned a lot more about ballet from you, but really I'm just in awe of the fact that you can dance so extensively and still be such an incredible student and still hunger for more. And I wish I could bottle that quality and wrap it up with your charming personality on top of it all. So I wish you the best of luck. I'm so sorry that your dance plans have fallen through, but I think you're ready for college and you're going to kill it there. So best of luck. Oh, Max, it's been a long ride for us, huh? All the way back to 6th grade. I remember you just randomly bursting into song sometimes in class. So it's been fun working with you and winging it this year, getting to see that spirit reemerge from you. We've had some great conversations, and we have epically disagreed at times, but I have never doubted your respect or appreciation for me, and I think that you have a kind and generous heart, and I look forward to seeing where that takes you. Ryan, Mr. President, I should say. It has been awesome watching you grow up. I remember little flashes of you in 6th grade doing trivia, and then sort of losing track of you for a few years, and then getting to work with you in student council has just been awesome. Your commitment and dedication and hard work and willingness to do whatever it takes to achieve a goal is awe-inspiring, and I will probably never meet a more driven, hardworking student. But that's only part of your charm, and you two are just a kind person who cares so much about people, and I hope that your future in economics never jeopardizes that. Sean, it is no secret that we don't have maybe all that much in common. I have often said that I don't understand how you can not want to be in the spotlight as much as you deserve, and you do deserve that. But I think it's awesome, and your humility is one of the most incredible qualities about you. That and your sincere desire to help people. I'm so proud of you for being an Eagle Scout, and I always appreciated you being there as someone I could talk to for academic decathlon, especially in the van rides, and I wish you the very best, although I know you're not going to need any luck. Bryson, I haven't gotten to spend that much time with you in the last couple of years, but that's clearly because you've been doing so much. I take no offense at the fact that you're a busy person, and just getting to follow along from the periphery with everything you've done with marching band and the engineering program is incredible, but you will never be forgotten because the test scores that you generated are jaw-dropping, and you're a brilliant young man, and I know that you're going to truly honestly change the world in like a literal sense, because you're going to invent things and fix things and make things better. So best of luck to you. Olivia, I respect you so much more than you probably know, but over the years I have learned your heart, and just seen what compassion looks like in action, and I have such respect for that. You care deeply about your fellow humans, and one of the things I respect is that when you see injustice, you call it out, and you are a defender and champion of underdogs, and it is just heartening, and I wish you the very, very best. Xenia. Oh, I don't think there's enough time in this video for me to share with you all the things I appreciate and admire about you, but needless to say, you are my ride or die poetry friend, and I just am in awe of the fact that you don't just appreciate poetry, but you generate it. That's something I've never really been able to do, and I love it. You have a workhorse spirit in you, and I know that you're going to change the world, and I love that you want to experience the world, and I think it's so cool that you're learning Arabic. So rock on, Habibti. Owen, I know I just met you this year, but you have enriched my life, and I will never fail to giggle when I think about you. Your spirit is huge, and you are so excited about things, and you just have such a genuine innocence to you that I just love. I always appreciated your presence in my room, even if you were usually sleeping, and we may not agree on music taste, but that's okay, because you're not going to get to listen to much of what you really like while you're at West Point. But thank you for your upcoming service to our country. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you, and I'm glad that I got to know you. Sam, people at times like graduations use the phrase change the world to a cliched degree, but I honestly believe that you are going to change this world. I have seen such drive from you and such passion, and I think that you have an activist's spirit, and you have the brains to turn your passion into action, and I cannot wait to hear updates from you about everything you're doing to better the world. Tim, you know, I always thought of you as a relatively quiet person, although sometimes in study hall I would hear you joking with people, and you have a quiet wit about you that I always appreciated. In fact, I remember you making this joke about bare arms in ninth grade that that just stuck with me. But then it turns out you're not that quiet. When you stepped on the stage for Chicago, it blew my mind. It was awesome seeing you up there, and just seeing the confidence that you've grown into is incredible. So I look forward to hearing updates from you and everything that you're doing. So thank you. Logan, I only really got to know you in the past year, but I'm glad I got to. It's been neat getting to have a few conversations with you, finding out what's going on in your mind. You've got a really active mind, and I know there's a lot going on up there. I'm excited for the path that you're taking for college. I know that you weren't sure what that was going to lead to, but I think that you're headed in the right direction, and I look forward to updates from you as you take life by the horns. Emily, my absolute favorite memory of you was getting to work with you on your college essays. It's no secret that you are a math and science kid, but getting to read your writing was awesome. And you had terrific insight, and I thought your essays were outstanding. I look forward to all sorts of updates from you. And don't sell yourself short. English is a strength. Cameron, your art is amazing, and I loved seeing the creativity that you would bring to everything, not just artistic work, but just conversation and life in general. I absolutely adored watching you work with little kids at birthday parties and face painting, and you just have an indomitable spirit, and I love the happiness that you bring to life. And I'll never forget the enthusiasm and excitement that you had when you got into college. And I hope that it's every bit as wonderful as you dreamed it will be. Eli, I got to know you because of Academic Decathlon, and I know that you were laser focused on math and science in there, but the thing that really impressed me was how well you scored in art. And I think it's just a great reminder that people are never just math and science kids, but that was really awesome. It's been great getting to know you. I think that you're going to have a blast at Penn State, and I can't wait to hear about your mathematical exploits there. So, thank you. Madison, I am so proud that your dreams of being valedictorian have come to fruition. I know you've worked so hard for that, and I know that you've sacrificed a lot of sleep, and you've still managed to balance a lot, including your passion for horses, which was such a delight to read about as we worked on your college essays. I am excited that in Purdue you found a school where you can do rodeo and you can do your pre-veterinary medicine, and I think it's going to be an awesome place for you. Keep in touch. Noah, I'm so proud of you, man. I know that it's not always been easy for you, but it has been well worth it. I promise you that. And I am so happy that we had the experience that we had near the end of this year. Those days after school working together on your English paper were actually really fun for me. It was neat to see the way that you can just get in the zone and just crank out the work. And you were a surprisingly strong writer. So I wish you the best, and keep in touch, buddy. Oh, Wilson, there are so many sides to you, and some of them look really good in a dress. It was awesome seeing you on stage, I think, a couple times. for the Shakespeare troupe, but also just getting to work with you this year in academic decathlon. You blew my mind with how well you scored in those competitions, and it was neat seeing how much you dedicated yourself to that. I'm so sorry that we didn't get to finish the season the way you deserved, but best of luck, and I'm glad that college is working out the way that you hoped it would. Ben, what can I say? You were always a delight to have in study hall. Even when I was mad that you cut your long flowing locks of hair, I always could count on you for a laugh. And I respect the fact that you don't let things eat away at you or bother you too much. You just have a real relaxed outlook that I think is going to serve you really well through the rest of life. And I appreciated the kindness you exhibited to everyone, even people who could have been easy to not be kind to. I saw your humanity, and I respect it. Avery, whoa, you're another one that I've known for such a long time. When I think back to 6th grade Avery, who was obsessed with Legos, and just the maturity that you have grown into has been awe-inspiring. It's been awesome watching you learn to think for yourself and to really, I believe, grow in your consideration for multiple perspectives. And I think as you've learned how layered and complicated the world can be, I just really appreciate the approach you've taken to that. Best of luck at Liberty. Keep playing music. And if you end up taking over the store, I'd love to know you as an adult in town in the future. Well, everybody, it has been awesome getting to work with you, getting to know you, getting to watch you grow, getting to be there for you when things were hard, getting to see your triumphs and your successes. It's been awesome, and I'm going to miss you a lot, a whole lot. So I hope you'll indulge me as I share a poem with you to round this out. This is The Flight of the Reader by Billy Collins. It's the final poem in his collection, Sailing Alone Around the Room. And it comes after a series of poems in which he has just observed things in everyday life that he wanted to share with his reader. And this is where it leads. You'd think we would have had enough of one another after all the rain streaming down these windows, the walks out to the garden when it clears, the same yellow and white flowers, all the sleepless nights, the toy car going in circles on the bed table. But still, you stay perched on my shoulder. Cricket or bluebird, wild parrot digging your claws into my loud shirt. Is it because I do not pester you with the invisible gnats of meaning, never release the whippets of anxiety from their crates or hold up my monstrous mirror, a thing the size of a playing field? Whatever makes you stay, I hate to think of that morning when I will wake up to find you gone, heading toward the open sea, dragging the cables that bound us together, leaving me with nothing more to say. But don't get me wrong, it's not that I cannot live without you, cannot sit under an ordinary green tree with no desire to reach for the pen in my pocket or lie contented on a couch all day, one hand over my mouth. It's not like I have a crush on you, and instead of writing the 5-paragraph essay, I'm sailing paper airplanes across the room at you. It's not that I can't wait for the lunch bell to see your face again. It's not like that. Not exactly. I couldn't wait for every lunch bell to see your faces. I miss you. And I'm so sorry that the end of our time together was ripped away unfairly. But I have no doubt that you guys are going to all be successful and find silver linings and do good work. Please, honestly, keep in touch. I want to hear all about it. Love you all. Fine.